Hey guys, it's Mike with Auto Compost. I'm here today at a pond and we're going to be just having some more pump access where we can maintain the pump more efficient, and we're going to roll through this here in a few minutes. Alright guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to remove this medium-sized fake rock. This fake rock is mostly used for decoration purposes, so we can hide certain objects, and so objects meaning like this valve box. So we get a lot of vibration noise from our aerator pump over time, over age. Those tend to be a little bit louder. They get louder with the aeration pump and also the pump itself. So we definitely want to produce some kind of shielding, not only from the noise, but from the weather elements as well. So what I'm going to do here is that last week we put in a new pump, and I don't have enough hole space for us to basically have access for all my electrical outlets. So I'm going to increase the size of the outlets for the holes along the valve box, and so we can easily maintain the pump that way. So if we ever have any future issues, we can easily just go in from the side, in and out, and maintain it that way. So let's get to work. Now that we made our hole, basically we need enough room to get our pump safety switch, which is basically a float. This actually goes into the outlet, so I'm going to feed this through our hole. We got plenty of cord to work with. So when I tie all this up, I do want to wrap it up and bundle it just like this. So all these, I'm going to go grab some bundles so we can get this cleaned up and get it well organized, because we can lose control of the rat's nest that we're going to create with wires. So as you can see, so I'm going to get some bundles and we're going to wrap this up and get it all taken care of. And I got these all bounded up. So we're going to set these on the side here. This one's my pump. This one's my pump safety switch. Got him off to the side. I'm going to plug in my switch first, my pump safety switch. And I'm going to do my pump. There we go. Put my lid on. This will dampen the sound, as you can probably hear it quite a bit. That'll dampen quite a bit. Basically, we're going to set this. You can kind of still hear that vibration. So once I rock all this in, it actually dampened the sound quite a bit, so it's a lot better. So you don't have to have that vibration noise. I wanted to explain a little bit too on what a pump safety switch is all about. Pumps get fairly expensive, and so this one in particular is a couple $1,000s installed, and so generally we want some kind of self pump protection. The skimmer alone is a great mechanical filter. It's keeping the leaves and debris away from the pump, which is fantastic. So that's the first line of defense for any kind of pump. Second line of defense is that basically if I were to basically run out of water, it's going to start starving the pump, and when it starves the pump, that motor is actually going to start getting hotter because it's no longer submerged. It's actually making contact with air, and so when it's not submerged continuously, it's going to develop hot spots on that motor frame. So generally this is a float, and this float bobs up and down, so this is basically telling, hey, I've got plenty of water, and this is going to be basically feeding electricity. It's completing a lead of electricity to the pump. Now when I push this down, I'm not going to do it right now, but when I push it down, it's going to want to flop down saying I'm out of water, and then it breaks the lead and it shuts off the pump, and that's what protects the pump. So Highly recommend a pump safety switch for sure. The design of this skimmer is also very problematic because newer skimmers are actually horizontal filters. This one's actually a vertical filter. Vertical filters, as leaves and debris and muck and algae gets basically accumulation up here and the pump starts to draw down, you can actually starve the pump because of this design. So the newer designs is basically the pump is below the filter, and the brand new designs, it's a much better design than this old practical situation here. So definitely outdated material, but we make it work. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I just wanted to share a little bit of our expertise, and if you need anything, please let us know. We'd be happy to help you. This is Mike with Coda Pump Pros. We'll see you in the next one.